What is happening, my YT Gizang? Y'all already know what it is, man. This is your boy Rio, and if you are new, then welcome to the channel. Now, today we got to take it all the way down there to Dallas, in which my boy Dak Prescott came out with a press conference in which he said when it comes to the Dallas Cowboys, they only concerned about two things, and that's having fun and winning the Super Bowl this year. Now, he even went as far as to say that if it's any of his teammates that don't have that same mindset, they don't even need the ball to coming in to play, man. Now, Stephen A., he find this not only hilarious, but pitiful at the same time. And we're going to take a look at that real quick. But before I show you guys, make sure you guys like and subscribe to the channel. We're trying to hit 2.1K, so if you guys can help me out with that, I will highly appreciate that. And make sure y'all get down in them comments below and let me know how y'all feeling about this situation. Now, let's take a look at Stephen A.
But we have to remind America, it takes a minimum of 3, and if you're a wild card team, 4 wins to capture a Super Bowl title in one season. This brother has 2 playoff wins, approaching year 10. I mean, damn, that's pathetic. Okay, y'all remember when Josh Allen signed for the $330 million, and all of us was going, "Wow, this $330 million." You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's Josh Allen. He deserved it, right? And then we saw the $55 million average. It was the second highest contract in the league. Who was first? Dak Prescott. This brother Josh Allen going to championship games. And this man, Dak Prescott, he needed an APB out looking for him. This is ridiculous. And last point that I want to bring up. This is the last point that I want to bring up. The very last point I want to bring up. 0 games missed in his first 4 years. 26 games missed over the last 4 years. First 4 years when he wasn't missing a game, NFL earnings was $4.9 million. Last 4 years, he's missed 26 games, $243.7 million. So not only is Dak Prescott costing Jerry Jones money and not winning in the playoffs, one could easily argue right now he's costing Micah Parsons money.
Now, there are a couple of reasons why I do feel like the Dallas Cowboys do not have a chance at making it to the Super Bowl. The very first reason is because of injuries. We all know Dak Prescott and his history when it comes to injuries. For the past 5 seasons, this man has managed to come up with some type of injury, okay, in which the last injury put him out for like 9 games or something like that. You can't win like that. Even if they make it to the playoffs, if you don't have your number 1 quarterback going up against the Philadelphia Eagles or the Commanders or the Rams or something like that, bro, you really don't have a chance. That's just how I feel. I feel like ever since this man made his money, he's found some way to sit out games. Y'all heard how many games he done missed from Stephen A. Smith when it comes to after him getting his contract done. So I can't depend on that. The second reason is because they're the 3rd best team in their division. Okay, they are up under the Washington Commanders and the Philadelphia Eagles, in which I really feel like they don't have no chance of beating either one of those teams. That's just how I feel. Okay, now I do know that the Washington Commanders and the Philadelphia Eagles have tough schedules this season, but even with that, I don't even feel like the Dallas Cowboys going to win more games than them with the tough schedules. So looking at that, you can almost guarantee that they're not going to win their division, which means they're going to have to go to the wild card and win all the way out. I just don't believe in the Cowboys like that. But I digress. The third reason is because I don't trust their defense. I really don't. I mean, they had one of the worst defense in the league last year. Okay, when you look at their ranks, and to be honest with y'all, before I show y'all or tell y'all these rankings, I have not seen anything different from that team, any changes made from that team for me to be able to say that the defense will be better this year. So when you look at their rankings from last year, they were ranked 28th in total defense, 31st in points allowed, 27th in rushing defense. There's no way you're going to win. Not against the Philadelphia Eagles, because they are run heavy. So when you talk about these numbers and I don't see no change in them, man, I got to wash my hands with them. If you ask me, when I look at the Dallas Cowboys, and I hate to say this, but I'm just keeping it real. When it comes to them, man, I see a whole bunch of players that are getting paid a lot of money and can't get the job done. I'm sorry to say it because I love CeeDee Lamb. All right, I love him to death. I love Michael Parsons, but They just can't figure it out. So, y'all let me know how y'all feel about that, man, when it comes to the Dallas Cowboys. Do y'all think they're going to make it to the Super Bowl, or are they just blowing smoke? In other news, there's a whole lot to celebrate up there in Washington, in which my boy Terry McLaurin is back on the scene, okay? He showed up to training camp, in which he had a whole lot of fans going crazy, chanting his name as he was making his entrance into the building. Now, because of this, I kind of feel like, and I'm pretty sure a lot of other people feel like, what is going on with this whole contract extension? Why can they not figure this out? Because clearly he is one of the best players on that team, hands down. So why can't they get this done? Now, there is someone who really feel like when it comes to his contract extension, it does not matter. It is not that serious to get it done right now. And that is Mike T over there in First Take. Let's take a look at what he had to say.
Yeah, Chris, I see it a little bit differently because, first of all, as you mentioned, Adam Peters and Dan Quinn have done everything right, starting with the culture and the foundation. And look, let's remember, Terry McLaurin is under contract, so I'm sure they're trying to figure something out for the future, but it's not like they have to do anything to go acquire him. He's under contract. He'll be a free agent at the end of the season. He is very important as you think about a complementary piece to what Deebo Samuel does well, which is he could stretch the field and he can couch outside the numbers. So, yes, it is critical for Jaden Daniels' development. But, guys, it's July 28th. Let's give this at least like a few days here to breathe. I don't think this is Cincinnati Trey Hendrickson. I think this is one of those situations where it's probably very solvable.
Now, although I can sit here and say that I understand where he's coming from, I'm going to have to disagree at the same time. I mean, you're looking at Terry McLaurin. When you look at his resume, bro, he had 5 consecutive seasons with 1,000 yards, okay? He also is a leader in that locker room, and he is the key piece when it comes to that offense. The main reason Jaden Daniels is who he is right now, which he's a young superstar, is because of Terry McLaurin. You take Terry McLaurin away, we don't know where he would be. Point blank, period. And I do feel like that if this contract don't get done, and he decide to sit out some games, they will compromise Jaden Daniels, okay? Yes, you got Deebo Samuel, but there's no chemistry there yet. He has all the chemistry when it comes to him and Terry McLaurin, all right? So I just think they need to figure that out, man. Point blank, period. Get that thing done, because the last thing you want is for McLaurin to sit out. You lose a couple games, you might not make it to the playoffs, not saying that they won't, but because if you want to make it to the NFC Championship again, and maybe make it to the Super Bowl and win a Super Bowl, you're going to need Terry McLaurin. Hands down. But y'all let me know how y'all feel about this whole situation, man. Get down there in the comments below. I got to get up out of here. I love you guys. I'll get at y'all on the next one. Yeti.